You can speak.
Oh, can I? Well, it looks a nice place.
Parked up, waiting for our viewing of the next house at Michaud Ducks Paddle. And we've got about a quarter of an hour before the viewing, so we're parked up the road. We've had a good drive round, and we'll film some footage walking about there.
It's looking hopeful.
Right, that's filming now. You're the first thing. We're used to it.
Know the score, as to say.
And I have to say, nice socks.
I don't have any kind of work socks. They're all kind of like that. So you want to sort of start off going this way. And what I do is you can walk round in a circle with this house. It's got two staircases, so we'll walk all the way around this way.
Super. I think we got quite a good idea of the house from all the online details, to be honest. It's more the out. Oh, you've got some Hornsey. Hornsey pottery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Lovely.
So Rayburn,
Yeah.
I think that one's oil fired.
Yeah, and that's heating this part of the house, isn't it?
Oil this end,
Yeah.
LPG that end.
Yeah.
You've done your...
Oh yes,
Well
yeah.
done.
It's more the outside that I really need a good route into. But yeah, it's lovely. There's nothing to do in here, is there?
No, it's all done, isn't
Yeah.
it? So down here, they've used this room as a study. This is a utility.
That's a loo.
Loo, nice big cupboard, and a lovely big larder.
Oh, that was a nice size larder.
That's good. Ooh. That's tidy. And that's just a storage like cupboard. Yeah.
And then
Yeah. Yeah.
office,
Yeah.
home office, or whatever you want it to be. It could be the dining room, it could be whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then you've got the conservatory there on the back.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. Lovely.
And then through here. Now this was
The
an
kitchen.
annex. Yeah. Do you know?
I'm sorry. I don't.
So this is their two big dogs. They're not here at the moment, but this is the doggy area. Yeah, yes. That's why I was explaining. Big dogs, big smell.
So this was the kitchen, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
So this is on a separate heating system, obviously.
And
so
it's-
this is the LPG.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it. And
And then downstairs, through there, you can go through there. There's no dogs here.
Right. Okay.
That was a loo.
Yes.
They pulled the loo out, they used it for storage, because they've obviously got another loo, they didn't need
But
it.
it's just
But
like-
it's still, the plumbing's still there for it.
So it could easily go back to a loo,
Yeah.
couldn't it? And
then
this. Right. So this is where the dogs live.
Yeah.
That's good though, isn't it?
That's
good.
And that's the back of the house, so you can see there's the oil tank, the septic tank, and
And
then,
the
sorry, the
LPG.
septic tank in the middle, and then the LPG.
Right. Okay.
So this is kind of like the north bit of the house.
Yes. Yeah. And that's the boundary, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
the boundary at that side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really good. It actually seems a little bit more space here than it looks.
Yeah.
Because overhead you can't really see a lot with all the trees and things.
you can't. And some outbuildings, I think some of them have got power in them, that the big brown one certainly does.
Yeah.
But the biggest
And
outbuildings
that
are across
is the
road.
boundary again there, isn't it? Just behind those
Yes.
sheds. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lamp.
Super.
platform.
Yeah. Happy. Yeah.
And then if we go through this way, there's the second staircase and the second
Yeah.
living room.
All right. Keep going, teen. This is quite a nice space,
Good
isn't it?
space, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it depends, would you use it as two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we're lucky enough to end up buying it, we'd be looking at Airbnb in the front cottage. Definitely in the short term. So this is more of a glass house, isn't it, than an actual conservatory. But that isn't a problem. I'm trying to think the one Shirley had up at hers too.
Yeah.
Before she redid it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is a nice size.
It's a nice size.
Similar size to Mum and Dad's?
Yeah, very
Yeah.
much the snug size.
Yeah.
Or even the lounge size.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be much different.
Yes. Okay, let's go up. Yeah.
So this house has got two sort of masters.
Mhm.
So it's got one at this end.
Right.
You probably know all of this.
I do. I do.
One at this end and one at the other end, and then the two mini bedrooms, and then another room that could be used as another bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go have a look in this
that's a
one
nice
first.
size.
So this is the one with the ensuite.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
And this is the ensuite that's been photographed, isn't it? Yeah, on the details. Yeah.
Shower.
Yeah. Yes. Lovely. It's not
So the big bit
a little bit of cracking in the plaster.
brochure where it's nice flat grass
Yep.
is up there.
Right.
To
Okay.
get there, you've got to go up this series of digging. However, it's lethal. So what I suggest you do is come across that bit behind the pond, go up through that little kind of archway,
And the
up the
steps,
concrete steps, onto the grass to the right there.
And
follow
round that
up,
way.
And you will come
Yeah.
out that way. because
Yeah.
this
The
is-
woods will be so slippy this time of year.
And that's the first of the ponds, isn't there? There's
Yes,
a
there's
bigger
a big
one.
one. There's
Yeah.
more of a
Okay.
natural pond at the top.
Right. Yes.
It's sort of to the right. So this is another one that could be another bedroom.
Ah, this is the walkthrough one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're saying.
Yeah.
It depends, you see, if you had it as a, you know, if you shut this one off.
That's
it
quite a
wouldn't be
size
a
with
walkthrough.
the
That could also be another bathroom. 'cause
I said-
the
Yeah, that's
one
what
is
I-
on the side.
Half of this space could be bathroom. It doesn't need to be the whole of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my instinct was to put the corridor back in here.
Yeah.
Because we grew up with a walk-through bedroom, and
It was,
it's
annoying.
it's
So you
Say
could,
that
is that actually,
Yeah.
that's just a partition wall?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Makes that.
and that's the loft access.
That's one of the loft, there's two loft access, but you don't really need to use a loft if you don't want to. There's a
Plenty of
walk-in
storage.
storage
Oh,
area.
that's quite a size.
Can we put the light on?
Bit like
Is this the outside? Is that the light? Lights? Oh, yeah. Thanks, T. Yeah,
That's a nice size.
yeah. Super.
And then you've got this hit now. They have had it looked at. You could put a dormer in there and turn that into a bedroom. But at the moment, it's
Oh, that's the one with the slanted roof.
Yes.
like having a loft that you don't have
Yeah.
to climb into. All your
Ah,
Christmas trees and all your bits that you normally bung in the loft, you can just put in there. Or
What's the width? Is that width wide enough?
it's
for
on
a-
here.
I was just wondering if it was wide enough
see,
to
this
put a
is the
bed
one
in.
where they
If you put a dormer in.
put a
Yeah.
dormer. 'Cause
Yeah,
you look
yeah.
at the roof there.
Maybe that would be quite a possibility, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Because my plan, oh, not that one, is it inside, is to take that door as a partition upstairs so that this family bathroom comes into the
Yes.
holiday let.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was on the photos, so I think it's only the last ensuite that wasn't photographed. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
that's in good order though.
Okay.
I
Go up there, and then to the right, there's two bedrooms that are used.
that's
as
a real dinky little.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that little room.
I thought you might. That could be yours, Jean.
You're not letting it out.
Ah,
So this isn't a bad size. You could fit a double in there, couldn't you?
Yeah.
We've got the
It's not
fireplace.
The
there
bigger
as well.
one with the bathroom is just over there. So these are the, I mean, yes, they are big enough to get doubles in. If you're letting them out as Airbnb, you don't need more.
You don't need all the other stuff, do
If
you?
you've
That's the
got
thing.
Cupboard space.
Yes. Can you open that for us, T? Oh, lovely. Yeah, that goes back far enough to hang. Yeah.
Got the rail in there and everything.
It's nice.
It said enough storage space.
So this is just a paint job. And then good to go. Paint job and good to go.
Isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so you can see with the double in.
And with the lower windows.
Oh, sweet, yeah.
Lovely.
Very sweet.
Very much.
Mm-hmm. No nasty surprises so far.
No, there isn't. In the house there isn't.
This is just
You wouldn't want to have too much
nice.
drink, would you, on the whole step?
Oh.
I'm just feeling
Drink up
myself.
here.
Oh, see, yeah.
So now you have a big cupboard space there and
That's
beyond
a nice
suite.
size suite actually for a smaller one, isn't it?
That's really nice.
Yeah,
So for this side,
You match it, T. You're the same colour.
I didn't need to be a
You're the same colour. That's super. That's really good. And this is,
now it's a lane that has, well, she says about 6 cars a day.
Yeah.
I was out here on Saturday. I saw a couple of people doing drive-bys. having a
Yeah.
look at it from the outside. I didn't see any.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
that's
Yeah.
what I said to Teen, that
But you know,
there'd be more traffic now because of all the viewings and stuff.
Because people do that. They
Yeah.
drive-by.
And then that's the radiator underneath there, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Super.
So you
Smashing.
What you haven't seen is the living room for downstairs.
Downstairs on the
For this side, yeah.
Oh. Have you got any more viewing days after today?
Well, I'm their weekend person, so I shouldn't even be here.
Right, okay.
So we're going double time today.
I haven't been in the office for quite a few weeks actually, because I just tend to come to houses. So you've got walking sort. Now the reason they're moving is they've got it's health issues, and they've obviously got a child that has to sleep down here that's got mobility issues.
Yeah.
So this is the living room.
Yes. Yes.
How is that just under
That's under the stairs,
Well,
yeah.
it's a big space. Though.
Yeah.
I've got staircase in my house.
It goes right back under.
Massive under the stairs.
I've got one too. It's really
Same, yeah. Like so you never need to go from the left, do you?
That's really good order.
I don't like lofts in the countryside. There's normally something living up there.
That's a very valid point.
Well, alive or dead. isn't it?
That's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Both.
Yeah.
House-wise, yeah.
Perfect.
It's, yeah.
Ticks the box.
There's nothing not to like.
It's smaller than this.
Right.
So if you want to go,
Right, just
yeah, I have to say everyone I've taken round, it's the guys that go, ooh.
yeah, the,
So it's got
Okay.
power.
yeah.
This has.
And
The 3-phase, is that in here as well
I
as?
think so, yeah.
Yeah, because that's 3-phase there. What it
It
is,
says on the detail.
we run a screen printing business,
Okay.
and we print t-shirts and things
Well,
basically.
you might be more interested in next
Yeah.
door.
But then there might be from there.
I didn't realise you could walk through
Oh, it's the other one.
to the other one from that one, which is really good. But on the details, it looks like they're separate,
Yeah.
so that's fantastic.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
They're great guys, they really are.
yeah. Love it. Is there any water this side of the road? Ah, bingo,
Perfect.
bingo. Yeah, so this is about the size space we're working in at the moment where we are. but we haven't got a mezzanine. We've got a lower roof line. Oh,
So would this do?
it's perfect. Yeah, it is. It is the most, because we've looked at lots of places
So many places I looked at, and it's just
that you've always got to do something with. This we could go straight into.
It's clean, isn't it? And
Yeah.
It's like level floors.
And you know, when you're self-employed, all your downtime, nobody's paying you for it, are they? So the least downtime we get, the better, you know, for yeah, I know, that's really good. Yeah, and it's about the minimum space, but with
Yeah.
those over there for storing and
with the
that up
mezzanine
there,
level as well, you've
yeah.
got a lot more.
yeah. I was just about to say, how do you get up and down to there? But obviously that ladder pulls down like a loft ladder, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like same as Andy's got in
Yeah.
print at the moment, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Yes. That's water. That is good.
That's probably my next people to
Are we-
they can wait.
Well, they're
Right,
yeah,
now,
20
I'm
minutes
gonna,
to it.
don't go up there yet.
Okay, okay, okay.
Right. I'm going to let you look round the outside, but let me just
Okay.
explain a few
Mhm.
things. You could, that is in your brochure. Did I give you a brochure?
Yes,
Yeah.
I put it in the car,
In
yeah.
your brochure, that is the long strip of land. You can walk to a certain point, but you can't walk any further because
Yeah.
it's overgrown.
Yeah,
There is road access, so there's a gate on the lane.
yeah.
If you drive up there, you'll see where the first pull-in is. The land goes up to there, but you can walk quite a way.
Right.
But
Does
let me
it go
show-
all the way up to the pull-in, or where
Yes.
there's like a stone wall sort of a
I
bit
think
back?
so,
Okay, yeah.
That's what I've
Yeah.
been told. But let me show you around the other side first. You can look at it at your left.
Yeah.
I might just shut these doors.
That's all right. Side. I thought it meant you were bringing, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all, team. Yeah. Right. So would you advise we did this outside first?
And then come back the other way.
Okay.
That's because I want to show you something around here.
Right.
First, and then I can leave you to your own devices.
Yes.
Oil tank, septic tank, LPG.
Yes.
So we saw
I
that.
don't know anything about any of those.
No, that's all right. I probably know an awful lot about it now.
So you've got a couple more outbuildings. This one's got power.
Right.
Yeah.
This bit of a tank.
Clean.
Oh yeah.
Not bad size. is
Yeah.
it?
That'd be all right for me.
I was
No,
going to
they
say
did-
that'll be good for your
They
furniture
did take a little
restoration.
bit of storm damage around here, which is
Yeah. Right. Yes.
There's a big tree down at the top. You'll see that. That came down in the storm. So, please walk along that bit carefully.
Yeah.
You should.
Up through that little arch, up the concrete step to the right, over the grass.
Uh-huh.
That will take you to the top.
Gotcha.
It's safer.
Yeah. And
And
Well-
then when you get to the top, you will see it'll just open out.
yeah.
Wonderful.
And
Pond is on the right.
then we can have a wander around the other side. And
You can
okay.
spend as much time as you like.
super. Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome. Ask the office anything I've not been able to answer.
Yeah.
They know
Can
far more than me.
yeah. I will. I mean, I know we're going to be putting an offer in. From our point of view, we have to do it with borrowing because this is top end of our budget.
Right, okay.
So obviously, if somebody comes along with cash, we're blown out the water anyway.
Speak to the office.
Yeah.
They're lovely people. You either speak to Adrian or speak to Rob.
Right.
They are the nicest people. Honestly, I'm not an estate agent. I just do
Yeah.
weekend viewing.
We've done a few
It
with
doesn't matter
stags.
to me whether you buy or not.
Yeah.
Because I get
No,
the
the-
same rate.
the,
But they are. I've worked for them for nearly 8 years. They're lovely.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we're definitely going to put an offer in. I'm just hoping that we'll be able to have enough to buy it. Really, it's
Speak to them
yeah.
in the office. Honestly,
Yeah.
they are nice people.
yes,
I've got to go.
yes. You, yeah. You take your. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
I didn't have to tell you that much.
No, no. Oh, thank you. Right, Teen, you know the way. This is good because I can film the back as well of the house. Yeah, it doesn't matter if they get messed up, those shoes. That's the, yeah, and that is a, yeah, because we kind of think this would probably be parking for the holiday let people.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So that's the back of that little diddy room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
And then that's the small room which you
Teen, you know what they do with landmarks? They put bedrooms in queer places.
Yeah,
that, you know,
quirky.
I don't.
That would be so quirky to have that as a room.
Yeah.
And if you could get like a sofa
Even a
bed
really
style
luxurious
thing.
single, or because let's face it, if I went away with a group of people, I would much happier go in that little single room and have my own space. No, than have to share with somebody. Yes, that's just a little crappy shed. Yeah, that's woodshed. Yeah, and that will work as a woodshed until you use it for wood. So a lot of this gates and stuff is dog proofing, isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, see, my vision is this would be guests.
Garden with a
They'd have the front of the cottage and this
like
as
have a
their
little
private,
You have your cast
yeah,
table and chairs. sort
their
of thing.
private area.
Yeah, 'cause it is
Whereas
very
this side,
garden.
there's 2 raised beds, some 2 more sheds down there,
Maybe pop round there after.
and then this bit.
Is that
I don't know
pond?
if she meant walk up this, yeah,
If you could put it in this way.
yeah.
The pond, I'd like to.
That's the big pond
Where?
in front of us.
Oh yeah. Let's see if you can-
This, that's not big enough for a duck house, is it? Duck house,
Duck house can go in the corner there.
yeah.
You could have a little duck pen there for your paddle.
That pond might have to be made bigger.
Yeah, but that'd be fun.
Is that a rhododendron?
Yeah.
Teen? I don't know, Mum will tell us. That tree's the storm damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good wood for your
Well,
fire.
we have to say, if we bought it, we'd been taking this tree out anyway.
Oh, that's
Wouldn't we, Mum?
handy, isn't it?
And all these furs would be coming
Yeah,
out.
okay.
So that in effect is put down already for you.
So you've got your
This is Dad's tree house.
dad.
Well, yeah, no, but he's always wanted one. Nobody else wants it. Go on in, Teen. You'll take the camera with you. You'll take the camera with you.
Hang on a minute.
Can you get? There it is. Got it.
I don't really know how I'm supposed to hold this.
The lens towards the corner.
Okay. Right, just going up. Not as young as I used to be there.
And then get the views.
So like that? Yeah.
The other way. That's upside down. That's it. Don't press any buttons.
No.
Get the views from out all of.
I'm just going round. I'm panoramic view. It's a tree. Falling down tree. There's my sister. And the caravan. There's a trampoline up the top corner.
That didn't blow away.
And it's just got the ladder to take you up here, so you have to be careful, Dad. Your age. But yeah, it's not great for viewing out today, but
Possibly move from that side.
okay.
Maybe not.
Yeah, right. So if I give this back to you, because I can't do going down the ladder and holding the camera.
Got it.
I don't know what that. Oh, I would love one of these as a kid. Well, I still am, I suppose.
Yeah, but just think, you could go up in there and have a gin and tonic up the top if you were staying in as a guest.
Champagne.
If you're staying as a guest, So this is back down towards this pond.
I think I'd be working rather than being a guest. wouldn't I?
No, but guests staying
Yeah,
could
yeah.
take a bottle of Prosecco or...
And make it more.
Okay, this is the little old polytunnel. We just got to walk this bit, Teen. So that is still usable.
Yeah.
It just needs some new plastic.
And then is the caravan part of the same as well?
No. Well, not as far as I'm aware. I've got to be honest though, if they said they'd leave it, it
You'd have a use.
wouldn't be a make or break for us. We've got a pretty clear ditch running down here towards that pond. That's one of the gate accesses. I think there's one further down as well.
That's not bad with
This
the
needs
drainage.
clearing
If you
out of
think-
leaves.
If you think we've had those storms and stuff.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
But that just needs a trim down and a clear out. You can see that solid Devon hedge there. Up to the corner,
Have a bounce.
up to the trampoline. You come out more green than you are, I think, Teen.
Goldpost.
So, and then the ditch water runs right the way along here as well. I think this is a bit of a boggy bit through the middle. The ground is quite wet. It's not much drainage, is there? They've cut the grass, but it could do with, what's it called, where they put the spikes and then put a load of sand on to try and aerate it a bit. Up to this top corner. I'm not entirely sure. I think this might have been a compost heap.
Yeah.
It smells like it might have been a compost heap. Goes down, and then the ditch runs all the way down the boundary that side. Okay. Back to the middle. I'm going to just check out that little bridge, Teen. Yeah, it's quite wet in this corner here. Wet and mossy. Squidge, and right, so that corner to about here is pretty wet. Where Teen's walking is quite wet.
About here it stops.
And it's going to get wet here again, isn't it? We've got a bit of a hump. Yeah, that's wet. But it is March and we have had a lot of rain. Ah, the bridge. Forgot the bridge. That's all brambles in there, so that needs trimming back. And we have just a tiny track of water running through there. Okay, I'm going to walk back round. Yeah, the water's draining and wet. I think, I mean, it's not a quagmire. There's dog poo. Mind the dog poo. It isn't like boggy. It's just, it is wet. Yeah. We knew they'd have a ride-on mower here. And then that leak comes along here again. And under. Which way's that water going? That way? Yeah, I think it's running that way and down.
You're right.
Yeah. And she said don't come
Don't go on those.
skiddy way. I'm
Then you've got these other sheds there.
just gonna go to the end of here. It's alright if you're careful. There's a burn up pile. Yeah, I think it's this wooden bit that she's saying's a bit treacherous. Yeah, we'll go back round the other way. I'm gonna put my big coat on. It's a bit nippy. Yeah, this decking stuff's pretty hideous, isn't it? But I think personally you get a shot of that and put proper stone gravel down. So there's the road junction. You know, I think if you get a shot of all this teen and properly tons of gravel.
This is no good if you've got.
I mean, that you can feel how slippy that is.
Is it too slippy to walk on or not? You don't want to have to.
Right. Happy days. So it is all it's all outside. Round the back. Yeah, that's not a conservatory.
It's quite separate, isn't it?
Okay, so now over the road we've got a leak going down that goes under this bit here, comes right under here and comes out here. For some reason it's really foamy today, and that runs down the side of the lane. I filmed that bit already. What I didn't do, there's a back shed here. You probably don't want to come in here, team. Squidge. Compost heap. Yeah, this is this little back shed, which has got a solid roof. There's a pipe running through there. I wonder if that's a water pipe. That could be the outside loo. It's a blocked drain. Where'd you go, teen? That is the well. I don't know where Tina's gone. Oh, right.
I'm just seeing if it has any connection with that side shed there or not.
No, it doesn't, does it? This is the well, an old well.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. And
Oh, wow. That'd be a good.
I think I can see the water level. Actually, that's really nice. That is really nice.
Oh, yes. That's a good bit of stone there as well, isn't it?
That's lovely. And then this is round the side of that shed. Going up here.
I might stay here again.
You don't want to come up here?
Oh, no, be alright. That's great.
You can handle it.
If I fall on my arse, I will not be up.
Yeah, but coming back down might be the problem.
Yeah, and if I fall
So
on my
that's,
bum-
you can see that's really cut out with the bank there.
Yeah.
But it's all retained stone and that. Those trees need to come down. This is the Nissan.
It's the dad, isn't it?
Yeah. Low, long, full of wood.
You can stand up.
Block that. You can stand up fine, yeah. Yeah. Don't know if he'd get his tractor in here or not. Might have to dig out, yeah. Might have to dig this out a bit, but yes. And then this is the second bit of land. See, I was thinking this would be one glamp team.
Yes.
There's a building up here.
Yeah, she said you can go up, but don't go too far because it's a bit busy.
That gate,
That's one on the road, isn't it?
that goes to the road.
Yeah.
This is a pigsty. We didn't know that came with it. That's a little pigsty. I don't think we need to walk.
So you can make that into a glamping toilet, couldn't you?
Possibly. As we've got water this side, it could certainly be done into a compost loo for whoever's this side.
You've got the access to the road there with a side gate as well as the main gate, which is...
Yeah, you could make a park space here.
Yeah, so you
And it
have
goes
a
right down, so it goes through there and on to the end. And I don't think we need to walk that.
But a separate access for them.
I think you could easily put Minty
Yeah.
up in here. He could come in through a gate. He could come up in here anywhere, couldn't he? I mean, this is just still got to be levelled and... Yeah. And then back down to the car.